So your first position is your current situation. However, these may not come about until December, so this may not have happened yet. What we have is the Nine of Wands reversed and the Seven of Swords. So I'm feeling like somebody's being worn down by deception. Here I feel like it's self-deception, and somebody's under a delusion, because we have inspiration or enlightenment in reverse, and we have deception. So somebody is under a delusion that somebody else may be unfaithful. And this person is just giving up. They're so worn down by this investigation, this sneaky behavior. They feel like, oh, I'm a victim, my guard was let down, and then something happened. But for this reading, this is actually in somebody's head, okay? And I'm seeing, for some people, they've been fighting this for a long time. Like just this idea they're kind of a little bit paranoid, okay, with the Nine of Wands here. We also have Nine of Swords later too, so. And I'm seeing like it's okay to give up the fight for something. Especially if you feel like you've been knocked down by something. If the fight seems unfair, it's okay to give up. Because on the bottom of one of the decks, we do have unfairness with the Six of Pentacles reversed. So you may feel like you're in an overwhelming, unfair fight, and it's okay to give up. But I'm mainly seeing somebody's kind of paranoid about somebody cheating. And somebody's seeing enemies where there aren't really enemies. Somebody may be thinking somebody's planning to hurt them, planning to deceive them. And hopefully somebody's not planning to hurt somebody else based on a delusion, okay? That's what the current situation. Now, what's your issue, obstacle, or fate? Let's move these out of the way. Your first one is Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is your issue, obstacle, or fate. This is very overworried. So worried that something bad is going to happen. Very worried about the future, especially with the Three of Wands in here. It's a future card. I'm probably worried about a partner and if there's a third party. And I'm seeing this as a cycle with the Chariot reversed, feeling less than triumphant. Somebody feels defeated, and that's part of the issue, obstacle, or fate. Somebody's afraid of what's coming towards them. They're afraid of the future. With the Nine of Wands over here, with the Nine of Swords, I'm seeing like a lack of energy. Somebody's tired because they're in a panic, not sleeping well at night. And the demands on them, especially with the Nine of Wands, the demands are growing. Very overwhelming for this person. And I'm seeing that they know, or even if they don't know, the obstacle here is that they're on the wrong path. This path of worry is not the right path. This is somebody spinning their wheels. And it's not leading to victory. It's going nowhere. And yet somebody feels like they have no future, like their future is going nowhere. And the thing is, Three of Wands is a very prosperous card. So it's saying something bad's not going to happen. Your ships are coming in, but it's good things on the ship. And there's no need to worry about the future. It's just growth and abundance and love. So don't be afraid of what's coming your way, because only good things are coming. Okay? And maybe you just can't see it. Now the next part is, what are the steps or advice to help you with the issue, obstacle, or fate? We have Page of Cups, clarified by the Lovers reversed. So Page of Cups is seeing something with new eyes, usually love. So this could be about love or just life in general. We do have something that's skewed. It's, upside down. It's also a little bit of paranoia as well as over here. And the Lovers reversed is also about not seeing things right, especially in a love relationship. making bad decisions. So I'm seeing see love with new eyes. See love with new eyes because you're not seeing it right. You're seeing it upside down. This is also saying you're going to have to realize that if you're thinking somebody's cheating, they're not really lovers. Okay, you're going to have to see that. Like they have pure intentions towards you if this is a love relationship. It's also saying to act less erratic, which could also be the Chariot reversed, a little bit erratic, to act less that way. Extend an olive branch for anybody you may have wronged. But overall, I'm seeing you really wronged yourself more than anybody else, okay? And that, like, keeping up with this paranoia or delusion. There's something you've neglected to take care of in yourself. And all of your worry. You're preoccupied and you didn't do something. Now, when you're worried and preoccupied and paranoid, this can lead to procrastination. So there may be things that you feel like you never have enough time, things are overwhelming because you're always procrastinating. All of that stems from fear, okay? So I'm seeing to let go of fear. Oh, there's the song. I had the song while I was pulling the cards out and I could not remember it, and here it is. It's a Christian song actually, but I can't remember the title. It's talking about like fear, you don't own me. It's the breakup song. That's what it's called. Somebody's breaking up with fear. It's a really empowering song, so you may want to, take a listen. It's also saying, fall in love with whatever makes you feel calm and balanced, whether it's in a love relationship or not. Don't let fear control you. Don't let it make you make bad decisions, okay? All right, now, what are your strengths? Which is kind of cool, I think, because one of your obstacles is Chariot reversed, right? One of your strengths is Chariot reversed. So I think God is so awesome in that he uses things that should be terrible and makes them our strengths. I get the idea God uses the broken. Of course, we have the tower right after it. So what I see here is spinning your wheels, not going anywhere. Having this cycle brings in the tower. So really here, it's not really so much your strength. It's like your weakness is your strength. And the tower card is always what I call a God card, because it's when God comes in and disrupts something that was going on too long. And it may not be fun all the time, but it gets rid of whatever that cycle is. You see he's chained up here. And right after the tower, we're supposed to get the star card, numerically 16, 17. And the star card usually has somebody breaking free of chains. So then we also have, like a straight jacket or something, it looks like. So I'm seeing somebody's bound and they're just spinning their wheels. And so here your strength is that God's bringing in the tower to stop this. This can be a realization as well. But I'm seeing if you choose the right path. No. Choosing a new path is the right path. So being out of control, just keep doing the same thing over and over again. You were authentic. It's not like you were doing this to be a different person. You were just being yourself. And so that's your strength. The tower will come in. Okay, now other things you might want to look out for, more advice, maybe a challenge from the universe or a challenge that might pop up. We have the Four of Cups, Seven of Swords reversed. Oh, both of those are reversed. And then strength or power in this case. So I'm seeing the advice is to control yourself. Because we have two cards about being out of control, right? And so the challenge is to control yourself, control your passions, I'm also seeing like somebody, or you may kind of slide back in once you get, better. You may slide back and start letting people fuck with your head or fucking with your own head. And I'm seeing not to let that happen. Like, this is taking back power, and here's power. This is saying, this is having like a second chance, okay? Here we say no, okay? So I'm seeing maybe you might let somebody come in, and I'm seeing not to do that. But it's not about deception. You notice here that Seven of Swords is upright. Here it's reversed. So you were afraid of it upright, and then in reverse, this is what's meant to happen, which is control, taking back power. I'm also seeing if you say no, then the power's yours. The whole world is yours. Like, you have control. Okay. Now for your potential outcome being that you follow the steps that were given, or the challenge. You have King of Pentacles. And when I first got that, I was like, a court card? Really? Because I was like, I don't see you getting a person. Okay. Like, ooh, that's my outcome? Yay, a person. But what I was noticing is he reminds me a lot of this Nine of Wands person. And look how different they are. I mean, you start out as him in reverse. So it's like you're on that right path. You're starting to get there. He was very unstable and giving up. And then you have the King of Pentacles, which is the epitome, the embodiment, a human, right? The embodiment of stability. He may have used to be the Knight of Swords, rushing into things with this armor. But then he became a lot like the Emperor, who also wears armor. More controlled, stable, more like a Taurus, okay? You may have Taurus in your chart. That's possible. You could also have Cancer in your chart with these Chariots reversed. Jeez. But you have a calming influence. This card also reminds me of the Six of Pentacles person. These two are like very similar because they're both balanced. You see we have the scales here and everything. Very balanced and stable. But that's not how it started out. Okay? This is your outcome. Potential outcome, I should say. Oh, I just saw something. You guys are going to love this. I saw a Wheel of Fortune underneath it. So things will turn in your favor if you follow this advice. There'll be stability. And the bottom of the deck is Justice, who has the scales. And when you have Six of Pentacles and Justice, it means that things will stabilize and go in your favor. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune, of course. So we also have balance. Balance is what we're achieving here, because there's a whole lot of something that's just way out of control. We have imbalance and then balance. Very funny. Okay, so the stability that you're going to get is clarified by Six of Wands, which is victory, success. And you'll have an effect or influence on someone else. Now, this could be also another person who has an influence on you and helps you to do this. But I feel like this is going to be you. This is you and like all your victory and stability. Getting all the attention, being very magnanimous, I guess is what I'm feeling. So that's really good to get. All right, now I want to use my deck that I created from a deck that I did not like. Okay. So these decks they look like this. And I didn't really like them, so I added some like little words and stuff on there. Okay. Listen intently. So one, we have positive expectations and clarity. Very, very relevant here. I love this. So somebody must have been trying to tell you for a long time about maybe a delusion or just a skewed viewpoint on something. Possibly a relationship, possibly about your life in general. I'm seeing just having a very negative outlook. You need positive. Expect good things, right? I mean, that was your issue, obstacle, or fate. Like feeling like you're going nowhere in life, feeling like there's a short future, feeling like nothing good is coming in. When exactly, it's the exact opposite. Okay. So I'm seeing the eyes of beauty, see things differently. Okay. And the Empress is a very beautiful card. So if this is something about looks, I'm not sure why I would get that, but I mean, I guess that could be here. It's a skewed view of something. Okay. So if somebody doesn't feel beautiful, I mean, look, she's hiding behind a veil and everything. So, I mean, I'm seeing somebody's very beautiful. And this is clarity, trying to get things, see things clearly. And we talk about seeing things with new eyes. Also give me a little bit of creepies. Okay, but listen intently. Listen to what I'm telling you now. Okay. And then listen to what other people are saying. I don't really think anybody else is fucking with your head. I think you're doing it all yourself. But listen intently to the good things that people are telling you. Okay. All right, I want one more. That gave me the creeps. So let's see here. And I mean creeps in a good way. Okay, I think this is funny. So, oh, sorry about that. This is called the Spiral Dancer. And it talks about perception and the circular route. I think it's circuitous. I can't even remember how you say that. It's been a long time since I've read that word. And I put, where have you been? That's what I put here. Where have you been? So it's like all this time you've been stuck in this delusion. Everybody's like, and then you finally realize it. And people are saying, where have you been? I've been telling you that for years. Okay. That's what I get here. I love it. All right, let's see what the next one does. Good news. So we have miraculous help, winged wise ones, angelic help. So, and I told you, God's coming in and fixing this. So it's definitely an insight or something. Getting a new way of seeing things, like a paradigm shift, seeing things differently. Definitely seeing things differently. Aquarius, what have you guys been doing? Just living life in a dark, muddy, crabby hole. Like, I swear you're Cancers, just living in the sand and the mud or something. Jeez. All right, let's get angel guidance for you guys. This is a good reading, Aquarius. Don't live in the darkness. Let the light in. Okay. So it's like, I'm trying to think of the song. That was weird. Anyway, listen to the song, the breakup song. Can't remember what her name is. About fear doesn't own you. All right, let's see. Okay, so what messages are there for Aquarians? That was quick. Family. So family might be helping you out with this. Oh, okay. So it may be something that stems from your past. The situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. And your mind and heart surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Now, I'm not one of those people who does things like blue light, white light. I'm just seeing, work it out with your family. Okay. All right. Good luck, Aquarians. God bless.